Chosen one, stop right now. Before you make a decision out of frustration, before you send that message, before you whisper to yourself, I'm done, pause, because what you are feeling is powerful, but it is also dangerous if misunderstood. You have been restless, not lazy, not ungrateful. Restless. You wake up and something feels heavy. You look around and everything seems the same, but you are not the same. That is the real shift. You changed. Your awareness expanded. Your tolerance dropped. Your hunger for meaning increased. And when meaning increases, comfort decreases. You are starting to feel like you were made for more. Like your current environment cannot contain you. Like your routine no longer reflects who you are becoming. And that feeling is real. But here is the part no one explains. Awakening does not automatically mean abandoning. Growth does not automatically mean escaping. Sometimes it means upgrading where you stand. You thought the feeling meant leave immediately. But what if it means level up internally first? God does not destabilize you without strengthening you. He does not remove structure without building discipline. He does not open a new door while you are still emotionally reactive in the old room. Listen carefully. The discomfort you feel might not be about the job. It might be about your ceiling. You have hit the edge of autopilot. You can no longer operate half awake. You can no longer settle for minimal effort. You can no longer ignore your potential. And that awareness feels like pressure, because now you know you are capable of more focus, more discipline, more mastery, more intentional action. But you also know that growth requires effort, and effort feels uncomfortable. So the mind searches for escape. Maybe I should quit. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm meant for something else. Maybe you are. But maybe the something else requires the discipline you are avoiding right now. Chosen one, your only job in this season is not resignation. It is refinement. Refinement of your character. Refinement of your habits. Refinement of your mindset. If frustration is guiding your decision, that is reaction. If clarity is guiding your decision, that is redirection. And clarity never feels chaotic. It feels calm, even if it requires courage. So ask yourself honestly, are you tired of the work or tired of working below your capacity? There is a difference. You have grown mentally. You see inefficiency. You see wasted time. You see systems that could be better. You see how much more you could give. But instead of applying that growth internally, you are tempted to run externally. Growth demands responsibility, and responsibility feels heavy before it feels empowering. You are not weak. You are aware, and awareness disrupts comfort. You have been coasting. Now you cannot coast. You have been surviving. Now you want purpose. But purpose does not arrive in dramatic exits. It arrives in disciplined preparation. You want ownership one day. You want independence one day. You want control over your time one day. But ownership requires mastery. Independence requires stability. Control requires self-control first. If you cannot master where you are, you will not sustain where you are going. This is not about staying stuck. It is about becoming solid. You may not be meant to stay forever, but you are meant to extract every lesson, every skill, every ounce of discipline, every ounce of emotional control, because wherever you go next, those travel with you. Chosen one, there are two kinds of exhaustion. Exhaustion from misalignment and exhaustion from growth. Misalignment feels draining and empty. Growth feels heavy but purposeful. One makes you feel hopeless, the other makes you feel challenged. Which one are you experiencing? Be honest, because running from growth delays destiny, but staying in misalignment delays peace. Discernment is your assignment, not impulse. You are entering a season where excuses no longer work on you. You see through your own patterns now. You recognize procrastination. You recognize emotional reactions. You recognize when you are avoiding discomfort. That self-awareness is maturity, and maturity is preparation. The feeling you have right now is not a signal to destroy your foundation. It is a signal to strengthen it. Strengthen your discipline. Strengthen your focus. Strengthen your standards. If you build strength now, when the real opportunity appears, you will be ready. And opportunity does not wait for emotional instability. It aligns with preparedness. Imagine walking into your next chapter already disciplined, already consistent, already grounded. Instead of scrambling to fix habits under pressure, that is power. You are not being told to run. You are being invited to rise. Rise above impulsive decisions. Rise above frustration. Rise above temporary emotions. You feel called to more. Good. Let that calling refine you, not rush you, because the strongest moves are made from calm conviction, not emotional escape. This season is testing your maturity. Can you stay steady while upgrading internally? Can you outgrow your old mindset without burning bridges? Can you build quietly before announcing loudly? That is your real job right now. Self-mastery, emotional discipline, strategic thinking, long-term vision. If you develop those here, you carry them anywhere, and then when the true redirection comes, it will not feel chaotic. It will feel obvious, clear, calm, aligned. Chosen one, you are not behind. You are being built. Do not confuse pressure with punishment. Do not confuse discomfort with misdirection. Sometimes the place you want to escape is the place shaping you. Extract the lesson, build the discipline, upgrade your habits, and watch how clarity begins to rise. Because the next move must come from strength, not frustration. Chosen one, now this is the part you must hear carefully, because there is a difference between frustration and redirection. Frustration is loud. It pushes you to react. It tells you to escape immediately. It feeds on emotion. Redirection is quiet. It waits. It feels steady. It does not panic you. It clarifies you. If you are meant to leave something, clarity will replace chaos. You will not feel rushed. You will feel resolved. There will be preparation before departure, skills aligning, resources forming, confidence stabilizing. When God redirects, He equips before He exits. If there is no preparation, there is no redirection yet. You are still in development, and development feels uncomfortable because it exposes your gaps. You may be realizing you need more discipline, more structure, more financial stability, more emotional control, more skill mastery. That realization is not failure. It is strategy. Purpose without preparation collapses, but preparation without ego multiplies. Look at your patterns honestly. Are you avoiding growth disguised as calling, or are you being stretched beyond alignment? Here is how you know the difference. If staying forces you to grow stronger, it is refinement. If staying slowly drains your integrity, it is misalignment. Integrity matters. Peace matters. But peace is not comfort. Peace is alignment with your values. Sometimes growth feels heavy but aligned. Sometimes comfort feels easy but hollow. You must discern carefully. Chosen one, you are not called to reckless moves. You are called to wise ones. The world glorifies sudden exits, but wisdom builds steady foundations. Before any major change, ask yourself, have I mastered what I can control here? Have I built consistency? Have I strengthened discipline? Have I eliminated excuses? Because wherever you go with. And if your habits are unstable, your next chapter will reflect that instability. You are not meant to react. You are meant to respond. Response comes from awareness. Reaction comes from emotion. You are evolving beyond reaction. That is why this season feels intense. You are becoming more self-aware. You are noticing where you procrastinate, where you self-sabotage, where you avoid discomfort. That awareness is the real awakening. Not the idea of quitting, the idea of upgrading. There is something powerful about staying long enough to outgrow your own limitations. Imagine this. Instead of escaping the environment, you dominate your habits within it. Instead of running from pressure, you master yourself under it. Instead of blaming circumstances, you refine your discipline. That is transformation. And transformation attracts opportunity. Opportunities are drawn to stability, to competence, to maturity. You feel like you are meant for more. And you probably are. But more requires capacity. Capacity is built through consistency. Consistency is built through commitment. Commitment is built through clarity. And clarity grows when emotion settles. So settle, breathe. Do not make decisions from anger. Do not make decisions from exhaustion. Make them from alignment. When it is truly time to move, you will not feel chaos. You will feel certainty. There will be preparation behind you. There will be structure beneath you. There will be calm conviction inside you. Until then, your assignment is growth. Your assignment is discipline. Your assignment is focus. Self-mastery is your real job right now. Because the future you want requires a stronger version of you, and that strength is forged quietly, not announced loudly. You are closer than you think, but not because you escape, because you endure wisely, because you refine patiently, because you build intentionally. Chosen one, if something inside you feels steadier now, if you realize the answer is not impulse but growth, if you recognize that you were being tested in discipline, then sit with that awareness. Not to impress anyone, not to prove anything, but to acknowledge your maturity. Before this ends, ask yourself honestly, what area of my life requires discipline instead of escape? Hold that answer and move forward from clarity, not frustration.